Hey there, guys. This is the Real Empress, and I'm back doing another video for you. And in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about 7 ways to kind of not be broke. One of them is over the long term, so it won't work instantaneously, but some of the ideas are things that you can do right away. So, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, actually, a lot of them, the ideas that I'm going to give you are about investing your time so that you won't have to recreate the pattern of having money and then going broke, having money and then going broke, so that we can just have money all the time. And yeah, I'll leave that there for now. Okay, guys, so welcome back to the Real Empress. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how to stop being broke. And I'm going to be giving you 7 tips. 7 tips. I did have 8, but I took one out. And yeah, let's get to the video. So, my first tip to stop being broke is to start a YouTube channel. Now, you may already have one, I don't know. But if you don't, here's my recommendation. Start, start, start. Just start. Just start anywhere. Just do anything, okay? Because a lot of people who are now successful on YouTube will tell you that when they started their YouTube channel, they had no idea what they were doing. They just started it. A lot of us were just trying to have some fun. And now a lot of us are making like millions of dollars a year from our YouTube channel. So my first suggestion is start, start, start. And right, I did want to give you just some very quick ideas. You could start a YouTube channel about cooking or something that you make handmade, something that you teach, like how I'm doing right now. I do queen training videos. It could be about a second language that you know. It could be about anything, really, anything at all. So start, start, start. All right, so my suggestion number 2 is write a book. Write a book. Of course, I'm talking about a nonfiction book. Go ahead and start it. Create the outline for your book, your nonfiction book. It should be about something that you know a lot about, something that you consider yourself to be an expert in. The really cool thing about writing a book is that when you start to get sales, it is passive income. So you write it one time and it sells and sells and sells and sells and sells. So write a book. Okay, and number 3 is, and actually just so you know, I will be going more into depth on each of these some other time. Okay, so let's see here. Right, so this next tip is about the long term. I want you to decide what it is that you can do better than everybody else. Something you know deep in your heart that if you did it, you would be doing it so amazing. People would be blown away by that service. Keep that in mind for the long term. You can build a really big business by doing something that you know you can do better than everybody else. Okay, and tip number 4. Forgive me for this. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about the papers rustling. All right, so tip number 4 is, or 3, I'm really not sure. Hand make something and sell it on Etsy. Hand make something and sell it on Etsy. I have personally sold things on Etsy in the past, and when I first started, I wasn't getting much sales. But once I really got the hang of it and people started to know my products, I guess, they started selling so fast I couldn't believe it. This was a while ago though. And now Etsy is so big. So it's like once you build that fan base, people start to come back to you and come back to you, and then they tell other people, and then they buy from you. So yeah, selling on Etsy can actually be a real business. Just for those of you who don't know what Etsy is, it's a a place online where you can create your own shop and sell your own handmade products. So I just want to give you some ideas. You can do knitting, you can do crocheting, you can create wall art, you can do beading, you can wire wrap, you can wire wrap crystals, and you can hand make soap, and like there's so many things you could do on Etsy. Those are just a few ideas. Okay, the next idea is, if anybody knows what Craigslist or Kijiji is, you can post a service on there. You can do so many things on there. You could do rideshare, you can do pet sitting, you can do babysitting, you can do house sitting, you can offer cleaning, and there's so many categories. Craigslist or Kijiji, check it out, and you can post your own service or gig on there as well. Okay, and all right. The next, okay, so the next one I'm going to tell you is more practical. You can join an employment agency and they will take a cut of your pay and they will kind of place you somewhere. It's called an employment agency or a placement service. So that's a way of getting a job very fast. Another thing you can do is create a course. Create a course. I highly, highly, highly suggest you go ahead and start a blog, and then that way you can build followers. Just blog your heart out, something that you're passionate about, and then create a course and start selling to the people who visit your blog. I've done this in the past. I've created a blog. I didn't sell courses, but I was selling my books. So I do know that having a blog can actually bring in money for you steadily if you're willing to put in the work. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is The Real Empress. Bye for now.